After an outing, I was wondering quite how we were going to do this interview, because it seemed to be the same story. We had nothing in the game. We'd had a chance to go across the face of the goal. We'd gone up the other end and scored. And then it all turned around 2 and 3 minutes. And in the end, I think everybody would agree, thoroughly deserved victory.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I think that's the worst we've played for many weeks. I wasn't happy at all at half time. I thought it was a very bitty game. I didn't think there was much quality in the game. I thought it was not a great spectacle for a National League game. I think our performances maybe have dipped of late, and I thought the first goal was going to be key again. Unfortunately, it didn't go for us tonight, but the response and the character from the lads has never been questioned. The attitude, the desire, they keep going, and they always do. And they popped up, with Eastman getting the goal from the set piece, and then Tommy Wright. And how many chances did he have? He thoroughly deserved his goal. And like you say, we did create chances, numerous chances, but we really emphasised on the lads yesterday. We've just got to be more ruthless in front goal. That's the biggest thing that's missing with us at the moment, is our goals for tally, and if we pick that up, the results will soon come, and we'll climb that table, which we have done tonight again.
I was doing commentary sitting just behind you. I could see how frustrated you were when David got that ball in from the right and there was nobody in the 6-yard box attacking.
I was pleased that we started the second half, and then we switched it, got it out to David, and great ball in, and you're just thinking it's got to be a goal, and it wasn't. And not long after, we found one down, and it was a frustrating little period for us. But as I just said to you there, Tony, the response was outstanding, and we did deserve the win, thoroughly deserved the win.
We made the substitution when it was 1-0. I believe coming off, Craig Dundas coming on. Didn't have a lot to do with the goal. We scored immediately from that free kick. What was the Owen Jarvis on against Craig Dundas? What was the thought of putting Dundas on there?
Yeah, Omar has been outstanding for numerous games, but he's been out for a period of time and has been worked back in. He looked a little bit tired tonight, Omar. And Aaron's, played 15, 16 first games of the season. He's come on, and I just felt we're just looking at things. We needed a different type of spark. It's wet, it's cold, it's a November Tuesday night. He's got Craig Dundas written all over, isn't it? So he was outstanding when he came on, wasn't he? He was absolutely brilliant. So he's 39 years old and he's still coming on putting a shift like that, and he's a handful with. So he came on and it was a real handful for him.
Craig gets the equaliser, a bit of a scramble. Not sure whether it might have been enough to defender in the end, but give it to Craig unless anybody proves otherwise. And then Tommy Wright 2 minutes later, terrific finish. I thought Kenny Davis had done several of these. Kenny played through tonight for it. Yeah. They looked to have a good understanding.
Yeah,
terrific.
Yeah, Kenny, Tommy playing on the shoulder, getting down the side. It's a real threat. He's lightning quick, and then he's getting sharper. He's working his way back in. We've got to remember he's been out for a year. He's not going to hit the ground running straight away, but. I remember coming and watching him before I was at this football club, and that was a little bit like the Tommy Wright of old, wasn't it? So it was a real threat. He was sharping around the box, got his goal, and could have had 2 or 3 more.
Saying after the goal, could have had a couple more. I don't think I've seen a striker do something like that to Kenny Clark for a long time.
No, and he got down the side in the first half as well, and Keeper's made an unbelievable save down at the bottom right hand corner there. So Tommy, outstanding performance, and it was a constant threat like he showed tonight.
The skipper had to play. Ben Goodliffe was still struggling.
Yeah, Ben failed a fitness test this morning, so he's not far away, Ben. But hopefully Ben will be available for Saturday. But like I said to you last Saturday, that Jamie, he's not fully fit, he's not fully firing at the moment. He's going there doing the job for us, and basically he had to come off 10-15 minutes in the second half, and there was no choice.
With no centre back on the bench, how difficult was it with Craig Eastman? Was he primed to go there if Jamie had to come off?
Yeah, and we had. When I was here back in the last season, Eastie played numerous games, 3, 4, 5 maybe, at centre half, and was outstanding. So I didn't have any worries about him going in there. Allowed us to move Harry back into a more central position, and really came on, and he gave us a bit of a spark as well when he came on. So really gave us something going forward. And so we were disappointed to lose our skipper and our captain, and he's been outstanding for us, Jamie. But I didn't feel the change affected us too much.
In the end, once we'd gone 2-1 up, only a couple of moments where Hull must have been a bit of mouth on that Louis John header to Grant, and they got the offside.
Yeah,
but that's really about it, isn't it?
Yeah, they had the shot of a flash pass, which you're talking about there, which I felt we dropped a little bit too deep from the free kick, which allowed it to pick that ball up there. I wasn't happy with how deep we dropped there, but other than that, we looked more likely we was going to go and get the next goal. And unfortunately there wasn't one.
Another word for Louis John. I thought two or three superb bits defending in the second half.
Yeah.
One headed clearance and one tackle on Candy. That was, if you'd seen it in the Premier League, I think you'd have been eulogising over it.
Great tackle and a header at the far post there, where it looks like Quigley's coming onto it and he's flicked it away. Tans, the goalkeeper as well, another solid performance. Handling was very good, kicking excellent. He's a calming presence there. And
great save in the first half from Quigley's header.
Great save, and he come and took a couple of crosses for us as well. So another good performance by him. Listen, we've dug it out here. We haven't played like we have been playing. I wasn't overly pleased with how we were playing for large spells. It wasn't the best game in the world. But it shows where we have got the other side, and we've dug it out. We've ground out a great 3 points away at Dagenham.
And Rob Nilsson sitting and watching tonight. What's the situation with him?
Yeah, again, Rob not quite ready for tonight. Him and Goodliff on too far away.
Got a choice at that hole.
Yeah, Ben White, another good solid performance from Ben there. And there's a few players dead on the feet in there because they haven't been used to playing the amount of minutes they have in a short space of time. So we'll patch ourselves up and see where we are. We'll get back in training this week and another tough game against Harrow Saturday.
Just hoping replicate the away result.
Yeah, I think the performances have been there in front of our home supporters, but we just haven't been clinical enough, taking our chances, and we haven't got enough results. We want to improve in front of goal. We need to score more goals. We need to improve our home record. And if we can do those two things, we keep getting compliments from every other manager, supporters, etc. If we can do those two aspects, that will climb us up the league where we deserve to be.